Ty. Oh. Hello, everyone.
You're ready ahead of time.
I know. Hello, everyone. I'm fired up for the night.
I know, man.
Hello.
I feel it tonight, too, man.
Woo.
Burned out. You did what I'm talking about.
Burn,
Yes, sir,
baby,
man.
burn.
Woo-wee.
This subject
Well,
is...
check this out. Hey, we're going to get into this thing, man. By
Me
now,
too.
we know who... Excuse me. We know who rocks with us. We know who is faithful, who is really, really dedicated.
Mm-hmm.
We know that our people at this point tend to come in a little later than exactly at 7:30, and we're fine with that. We have no problem with that. We appreciate y'all for coming, period.
Right.
Tonight, though, we got a few things to talk about.
Right.
We got a hell of a main topic.
Right.
Is that on the screen? Yeah. We got a hell of a main topic to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to that, we got a, let's call it a subtopic that we need to go into, that we're going to address for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know I usually always do the sports rap and all that on Tuesdays. But today, we're going to change it up a little bit. Today, we're going to skip the sports rap. Because, to be quite honest, there's not a whole lot that has changed in football. There's nothing really to talk about in football. Everybody is kind of on a pace doing what they supposed to do. So we ain't going to talk about football. Psych! Y'all thought I was just going to get up out of here without saying something about them 49ers taking that first ass whoop. Yeah, that's right. Y'all took that first L. And that's all I'm going to say about this week football sports.
Hey, Dusty, what's up, baby?
Oh, a Niner fan at that.
Oh, damn.
Through.
What?
I'm not even doing my sports rap this week, little bruh. But I did just have to mention that y'all took that first ass with them. I love what y'all doing. Y'all doing y'all thing. I ain't mad at y'all. I ain't hating on y'all. But you got that ass smacked. Everybody can taste blood. All right, so we're going to push on from that. Because, man, oh, man. You think I should do the sports review?
I think you should do the sports
review. Just go ahead and do the whole thing.
Because you've been doing it this long. You might as well give it to him.
I know, man. I just don't want to.
That's all.
Yeah, because I got some shit. We got some shit to talk about.
Yeah, give
all
me
right.
sports wrap.
So I'm going to give y'all this weekend review sports wrap. Sports wrap up, man. I'm going to go ahead and go into what's going on in the NFL right now, okay? So week 11 is in the books, people. Everybody has played 10 games or on their way to playing 10 games. 60% of the NFL teams have all had buys at this point. So most of us is well rested and ready to go. All right. With that being said, in the AFC East, you still have the New England Patriots doing their thing as they've been doing. They 8-1. They making it happen. You hear me? And the Bills, they 6-2, but I'm not. It's something about that defense. They're so suspect. I'm not feeling it. AFC South, where you have the Colts, you have the Texans, you have the Jaguars, and you have the Titans. I don't know what's going on with that division. It could be anybody's division, but for me right now, it's looking like a strong runner is going to be the Houston Texans. Indianapolis had a chance, but they took a bitter loss to the Raiders, and I don't know where they stand right now.
Oh, yeah, boy, them Raiders put it down.
Yeah, we're going to mention them. AFC West, speaking of your Raiders, yes,
yeah, baby.
The Raiders have another You can say what you want to say, but they 5-4.
Say what you want. Yeah,
they
baby.
a squad.
Yeah.
They formidable.
Yeah.
And they actually look like they might motherfucker.
Well,
they look like this. If they keep on the pace that they at, they can play. They fighting for a wild card spot. You gotta respect what they doing right now. And they're a nasty team to the.
No, you didn't. Don't you ever talk about my Raiders, Mr. Murray.
We got somebody say, "Watch your mouth about them whiners."
Yeah, watch your mouth about my Raiders, boy.
Raiders.
We ain't said nothing to you. Why you didn't just say Fuck Green Bay Packers.
So
I ain't said nothing to you, but I got you, though, partner.
Because they know what's going on. They know what the fuck is going on.
Who else in the room would have just came into the room? Let us know you in there. Type that on print.
On print. Hit us with an on print.
Hit us with an on print.
So pushing on past into the AFC West. Feel me? Like I said, you got the Colts, Kansas City. I'm sorry, you got Kansas City.
You're getting mad at us because you lost.
You got Kansas City, the Raiders. That's going to be a battle because Kansas City was looking like they were just going to run off with the division 3 weeks ago. But they done had 2 critical, pivotal losses, and the Raiders won. So now you find the Raiders just 1 game out from Kansas City. Kansas City 6-3, and they 5-4. So shit, man, it's gonna be a fight to the end. I'm interested in how that one's gonna go down. All right. Now on to the NFC. NFC North.
Welcome. We got Sister Mary in the house.
Hey, what's up?
We got some other people. We got some other people with the,
You can't keep interrupting my
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
I'm trying
there
to
we
get
go.
done with it now.
Okay. Let me go get finished.
So NFC North. Sherm Stick, what's up? NFC North. And the NFC North. Nah, matter of fact, I'm not going to start off with the North. NFC East. Let's talk about that NFC East. How about them who? How about them Cowboys got that ass whooped?
Oh, yeah.
They not looking like America's team.
I'm so glad they got whooped.
They not looking like America's team. They is taking a motherfucking licking. And I don't know if they go keep on ticking. I don't know how much more Jerry gonna be able to take. NFC East, however, they still got an edge out because they beat Philadelphia. So they got the head-to-head against Philly. But that could be a run to the end of the mother. That can go down to week 17 to see who will take that division. And maybe who don't take the division might end up with one of the wild card spots, depending on how they total record pan out. NFC South. NFC South, man, it ain't been much to watch because the Saints just been running through people. But they took a loss. Did you see how Atlanta jumped on them out of nowhere? Ooh, made everybody take notice that, hey, everybody around this time of year can get busted in the mouth and can bleed. Atlanta jumped all over with Breeze. Jumped all over the Saints. And yes, I have to mention, Sherman, I did see that hell of a win that your Bucks pulled off. I don't know how they did it. I don't know where the hell it came from, but that was a good football win. Shout out to them Bucks on that. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't got a goddamn chance of, y'all got a better chance of making the playoff, about as good a chance as goddamn me, Kylie Jenner being elected to president. Oh shit! Matter of fact, that got a better chance than you. That got a better chance. But moving on to the NFC North. NFC North, man, I don't know, got 2 of the baddest motherfuckers in the NFC right now, man. Who's that? Them Green Bay Packers. Yeah, they 8-2, and they sitting back in the bye right now, riding high, waiting for them Niners to take another nosedive this week. Because guess who we play right after our bye? Them Niners. You hear me? We want them to take one more loss. So when we go and face off each other at 8-2, it's going to be for the #1 spot in the NFC. How about that there, huh? Yeah. But I can't forget, we got somebody in our division that is waiting on a head-on collision. Minnesota Vikings, man, they are not playing. They got a hell of a run game going. Kirk Cousins is clicking on all cylinders, and that defense is just straight up nasty. So they hanging on. We taking the division because we gonna beat everybody in our division. We gonna do the same damn thing on a repeat. So we gonna take the division, but we probably gonna end up having to play them probably in the second round because I see them beating anybody in a wild card game. That's it. I ain't spending no more time on the goddamn me. Oh, Ravens.
You got
that's
you
who
got
it
a
is.
lot of things to read.
That's who it is.
All this sports
Ravens gonna tap that ass, and I'm glad you said that, Sherm, because I somehow, some way skipped the whole AFC North. Because I'm trying to get to this motherfucking topic. I apologize. AFC North, man, how dare I? How dare I pass up the AFC North and my boy, the youngster, the young assassin, Lamar Jackson, over there in Baltimore, showing motherfuckers how quarterback is supposed to be played. Dual threat. The boy will tuck the ball and run on you like a running back. He got a stride like a gazelle, or he'll sit back in the pocket like Aaron Rodgers and gun you for 300 or 400 in the air. And they said that he couldn't play quarterback. He should be a wide receiver. He's just fast. They don't want to let us be the quarterback, run the team. But he's showing you that it's done. In the first 16 games, the boy is breaking everybody's records. So shout out to Baltimore. They got that division hands down. They, to me, in my opinion, the way they whooped the Patriots, they the strongest team in the AFC. And guess who they play next week? The 49ers. Yeah, let's get it. Whoop that ass so we can come back and whoop that ass, and then y'all gonna be ready to goddamn me go to goddamn Pinot or Benicia. Y'all gonna look for another house after that.
Oh damn.
Let's go. All right. So before we go into the topic and the subtopic, let's hit some of these goddamn me comments. Niner gang, bang, bang, whatever. Hey fam, on point. What's up, cuzzo? Hey Sharon, what's up? Dusty laughing my ass off. He said, you done bumped your head. Okay, Sharon, I know Nick, but I got one in. Go Bucks. Ravens gonna tap them Niners ass. That boy is doing his thing though. Yeah, he is. He acting a whole ass. Yes, he is. You niggas don't want no smoke with the Niners though. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. All right. So that's the goddamn sports wrap. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with that. We finna go into this topic because we can't. Man, it's going down. I know y'all done seen the description on the main topic, and that's what we talking about. We talking about age gaps in dating. Well, that's right. Stella getting her groove back. Sugar daddies. We talking about sugar mamas. We talking about Mrs. Jones, and we talking about Mr. Robinson always messing with them 20-some years. We talking about all of it.
We talking about the preacher that was licky.
We talking about all of it. Age gaps in relationships.
What was the pastor's name? That was licking on the young girl.
She wasn't young.
Oh, she looked like she was.
She was a 40-something-year-old woman.
Oh, okay.
It just wasn't his woman, but it was that night. But yeah, that's the main subject: age gaps in relationships and dating. So that's what we gonna be talking about. That's what we going in. We need everybody to tap in on that. How you feel? Have you been through it? You agree? Disagree? And I'm gonna give you the bust down because I done did my research and everything. But before we go to that,
we gotta come.
Before we go to that, we gotta dedicate a good 10, 15, however many motherfucking minutes
part
two to address this bullshit.
Some of y'all was in there before in the live before. And we spoke on this, but this is part
Y'all
2.
remember when we was on Facebook, we talked about this shit.
Right, that part.
That's when it first came out, when it first hit.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't even on YouTube. And I told y'all, watch how this shit go down.
Yep.
We're talking about that goddamn chicken sandwich and the buffoonery, coonery, fuckery that is going down behind it. You hear me? Huh? Do you know that Peoples, what the fuck? It's done been somebody shot. It's done been somebody stabbed to death. It's done been dozens of fights. It's done been dozens of people fired. A woman has been body slammed, broke 9 bones in her body, 4 ribs. Lies out the
First of all,
let
me say something. First of all, let me ask you guys how many of y'all had it. How many of y'all have tried the chicken sandwich yet?
A chicken sandwich.
I need to see. If you haven't tried it, say you haven't tried it. Because there's 5 of us in the room, 6 of us in the room. We haven't tried it. I don't care to try it.
Yes.
Because I know what it's made of, so I don't care to try it. So who in the room then had it?
Oh my.
You haven't tried it yet, Dusty?
Somebody let me. Not only let us know if you done tried that motherfucker.
Wanda, have you tried it? Mary?
What you think about it? And even if you haven't tried it like us,
try it.
How do y'all feel, and what do y'all feel about the shit that's going on behind a chicken sandwich? How do you take one's life? How do you get in a physical fight?
I think that fight became when they started disrespecting each other in line. That was the one where the guy got stabbed.
Incident.
Right,
that was one incident. Right. It's been. Do you know how many fights it's been? What's the
right? It's been a lot of
fights.
Yeah, it has. It's basically.
It don't make sense.
Well, my thing is, where do you get the time to stand in line that long for just a sandwich?
A chicken sandwich.
I don't understand how you stand in line that long.
Look at that. Look at the mentality of one who waits in line for 2 hours for a $3.99 chicken
that has how much sodium in it?
785
grams of sodium in this chicken sandwich that we're going to kill ourselves for. Hell, I'll make you a chicken sandwich that you'll never forget.
That's just as bad or worse than just eating raw top ramen.
Right. What's the big deal?
The pack. That's just like dumping the pack in your mouth.
And they got a lot of people that's coming on saying, like Boosie said, I stood in line an hour and 40 minutes for a fucking chicken sandwich.
Why?
You know?
Why would one? Why would you subjugate yourself to standing in any type of line to wait on something that has a value of $4?
Somebody just found hella maggots.
Ew. Chicken sandwich. So, Dusty says,
"Yeah, I seen him." Let's go back.
So let's go back on some of these comments. So Dusty said, "I haven't tried it yet." Mary said, "Never gonna try it." Sherman said, "Did y'all see the woman fuck her car up and still haven't had one?" Then Dusty said, "Somebody just found hella maggots in a chicken sandwich." What?
I can't imagine.
Man, if a motherfucker only
we haven't seen that video yet.
If a motherfucker only knew what the motherfuckers was made of, you would not be surprised that maggots is in that shit.
Nigga gave me some bread and a drumstick. Wow.
Right. Wow. And I don't eat meat, but if I was gonna eat some chicken, man, I want to bust down my own chicken, cut my own chicken up, and I'm frying that shit at the house.
Yeah.
Because you got to look at it like this here, man. We're going to go deeper into it, but just look at it like this here. These big-ass corporations like that, they are not going and getting farm-raised, hand-picked chickens.
Halal meat.
No. Why? It costs too much. The demand will be too high. So they're going to use chicken byproducts. Just like dog food. Dog food ain't real beef, real chicken, real salmon, whatever. Is a byproduct with that flavoring. Same fucking shit. It's not 100% real meat. It's some meat parts and a whole bunch of other shit mixed with it. Why do you think that each fucking sandwich, every time I done seen somebody with the sandwich, it's them being a patty like this thick,
hella thick?
Can y'all see?
The meat's so big on it.
The patty be like this thick.
It's full of steroids. Full
There's no breast on a chicken,
right?
That when it gets filleted, it's supposed to be this thick. Chickens ain't supposed to have Arnold Schwarzenegger chests out here on swole.
Right.
That's that pumping them up. That's hella nasty.
See, that's why I posted on my page yesterday that
I'm sitting back laughing at.
I've never been wanting to be a group of nothing, into nothing with everybody else following the next motherfucker. Oh, I think I want to try it. That ain't me, because I know what they do. I know what they do to process meats and all that shit. Going to school taught me a whole lot of shit when I went to school, and that shit is no joke. Processed meats, you need to stay away from them,
man. And this is processed meat at the ultimate level,
right?
Because for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, we went and did a bust down on who the distributor was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your information?
I still got the information over here. We did a bust down on the distributor, and they specialize in processed foods.
Right.
And it's just it's made with chicken parts and chemicals. There's no other way to put it.
But that just shows you how
produced.
That just shows you how they didn't even have to advertise it.
They
didn't even have to pay the money to advertise.
Who's seen a chicken sandwich commercial?
Right. Not even the lady that worked for Popeyes is coming on. That does advertisement for Popeyes. Right. They didn't put her in a commercial to do it.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, I just heard something. Hold on. You might want to close that window. Yeah, just close the window.
My bad, yo.
So about that, guys. And we heard something outside.
Yeah, but if somebody
I don't want a restaurant.
If somebody can show me a clip of an official, legit Popeyes chicken sandwich commercial that's actually from Popeyes advertisement, I'll buy you lunch. And even if you're not in the city or state, I'll cash app you lunch money because you ain't gonna find it. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? They've let us, through Instagram, Twitter, word of mouth, our celebrities and our athletes, push their line. They have not spent 1 cent. And they was going to. They had a campaign ready. They was going to spend up to $23 million to advertise this shit. Yeah. But we took it and ran with it and did it ourselves. And they didn't have to spend nothing. So not only did they save money because we so fucking goofy, we're going to run out here and go, chicken sandwich balls. So not only did they save money, pocket $23 million, now all the $4 in tax that you motherfuckers done stood 2 hours in line to pay for, they put that in their pocket on top of it. How smart are we? And don't get it twisted. Motherfuckers that look like me ain't the only motherfuckers that have been in them lines.
Hell no.
Getting them chicken sandwiches.
Now, because I seen two Caucasian Caucasian men
Asians
that was fighting outside their beds.
They got everybody food with the shit. But let's not address the elephant in the room. Niggas is the ones who's
they
probably bought 75 to 80% of the motherfuckers.
Right. Exactly.
If not more.
Yeah.
And it's just like it. I'm not saying that it's okay for everybody else to buy it. No, nobody should be buying that shit. It's fucking fake meat. Nobody should be buying
all that shit is fake meat.
But what pisses me off is how our people, because we are behind in all aspects.
We don't like to read.
We behind the 8 ball, behind the curve.
We don't like to read.
But we always complain about how we ain't got shit or we can't make moves and do shit. But you motherfuckers got all this energy to stand in line for 3-4 hours.
Chicken sandwich and act goddamn food.
But you motherfuckers will not spend 30 minutes in line to go and vote to get somebody that looked like you to be placed in city council or to go and
anything to support.
sit down in a city council meeting to go and make some changes in your neighborhood, or go stand in front of the police department and you know what I'm saying, do that for 30 days straight until you demand, you know what I'm saying, no more brutality in your section. I mean, it's so much shit that we could be channeling that type of energy to do and get done, but we won't, no matter fucking what we want. But we can do it for a $4 fake ass chicken sandwich, nigga. So you motherfuckers miss me with all that.
But you know what we're gonna have to do? I think what's gonna have to
talk to me.
I think what we people like us, I'm like an advocate toward that bullshit, because that's some bullshit.
That's
I think you have to pull the camera out and just go in line, just start showing how ignorant these motherfuckers is.
Real shit.
Just take your phone camera and just go take the camera and just go down the line, show you how many of you dumb motherfuckers is standing in motherfucking line for a fucking chicken sandwich that can possibly kill you.
I like that. You know what? Yeah, that's about to happen.
That's what's gonna have to happen, is put your ass on Front Street and then put your ass on national motherfucking social media.
Since you want to fight and you want to
fight like a fool, fight them up.
Put your ass on. Putting your ass on blast.
Put your ass on blast.
Ignorant you.
Look at this dumb ass motherfucker right here, and damn to run up on me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some bullshit.
So, man, boy.
It's ridiculous.
I'll tell you, boy.
We're our own worst
enemy. Some of these comments, man. We got some comments. Shit. They sitting back laughing.
Thank you guys for coming in tonight.
Dusty said, you should just start you up a restaurant. Yeah, shit, no shit.
Well, that would be nice, but I don't want a restaurant. I want a food truck. I don't want a restaurant.
Wanda, you have an excellent point. Yeah, this is just you got an excellent point. Wanda comes in and she said it isn't just the chicken sandwiches. It's shit like Nike shoes, white sales, Black Friday. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure right.
The concept that we
and these big ass bastards that come
to have the energy to go and flood and put all of our money, effort, time into something that they tell us we need.
Right.
But when it's something we know we need or we should be behind and get behind,
right,
we ain't got no dealings with that type of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man.
And that's why I always say when it comes to, like, we always complain about the police killing us in the street. You know, we'll come together and march a little bit, and then we stop. We don't continue it on. We don't continue to march. We don't continue to revolutionize and come together and do all that shit. But we'll come together to give our money to a corporation that's killing us all the time. It ain't by no chicken sandwiches, by everything they fixing these days is cloned. From your vegetables to your motherfucking meat to your dairy, it's all cloned. GMO, genetically modified. Okay, so ain't no more organic. That's why they got you paying for that shit. Now we come to a chicken sandwich. I wish I had motherfuckers to turn out for my chicken sandwich like that.
Right.
Because I cook with non-saturated fats and all kinds of shit.
Allow me.
Yeah, you know, now I ain't got no motherfucker breaking down their dough to get my chicken sandwich.
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see if the people that we know that are local, if you've been on the chicken sandwich, we'll see how your energy is.
I'm going to have a chicken sandwich motherfucking day. A goddamn pop-up.
Right.
That's what I'm going to do. Compare my chicken sandwich to a goddamn
all right.
Popeyes.
Desi said he loves us. He got to bounce though. It's late. Where he at? Man, respect it, man. We glad you came through. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Right on. Eva just jumped in. What's up, Eva? Sis? Yeah, man. So we got a main topic tonight, which we haven't got into. We're going to spend the last half an hour on that topic. Or maybe I'll leave in a little more because that's such an interesting topic too. But we had to come in and address y'all. So we had a topic and a subtopic. Tonight's main topic, for those that's just coming in, or if you forgot, the main topic tonight is age gaps in dating. That's right. We talking about age gaps in dating. Stella getting her groove back. You hear me? Sugar daddies, the whole shit. We going from both sides, every aspect, every angle you can think of, the stereotypes, the pros, the cons. We going into it. But before we did that, we had to jump in and holler at y'all because it's just been so much shit going on with this damn chicken sandwich shit.
It is ridiculous.
Some bullshit on this chicken sandwich. People done died, dozens of fights. People done lost their jobs. It's just it's crazy.
You need to go back up and read some comments from up here.
I did. We already got all them.
You got those?
Yeah. See? Yeah, we got all that.
Okay.
Eva came in and she said it's ridiculous how people are flocking to that crap. And it's the thing about it though. They came out with it, remember? They came out with the motherfucker.
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Yeah. And then said
long ago, like
we ain't got no more.
Right. So they was out. That was it.
And we'll let y'all know when we're coming back with it.
And think about it, it's not an everyday thing you can go and order. You can't just go and order that chicken sandwich on Monday through Friday. It's only when they come out with it. That should tell you something.
They said we done. We done ran out. Y'all bought us out. We'll let you know when we get ready to come back. And they came back. How soon?
It could have been no more than about 2 months ago.
2 months?
Something like that.
Not even a full 2 months. Not even a full 2 months. You got enough chickens now to listen to this shit. You ran out of chicken nationwide. There's not enough to supply the nation. Y'all done bought us out nationwide. We ain't got no more. And you mean to tell me in 2 months' time, 60 days, enough chicklets hatched worldwide, nationwide, where they distribute their chicken from to feed the rest of the nation?
Hey. On the real, you got to really think about this shit, though. For real, y'all.
In 60 days?
Put your mind to this point. Just like he's telling y'all, think about it. Think about it. Especially if you're a cook. And I know all you ladies in here cook. Sherman, I know all y'all cook.
Sherman, you the man.
Think about it. Think about it.
Just messing with you.
Where they getting these chickens from?
In 60 days.
Okay? And on top of that, that's a whole lot of chicken had to be cloned and cut up just to get the chicken breast.
In 60 days.
All right? Think about how much shit they done brought together to manufacture that much chicken again across the world. You're not talking about just on the East Coast. We're talking about the West Coast, the East Coast, South Coast,
down
all
south,
North,
Midwest,
South, all that.
Everywhere there's a Popeyes.
Okay?
Nationwide.
Dip it, form it, shape it. Come on now.
And check this out. Check this out.
Can we pull this up a little?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
On top of that, on top of that.
No, don't mess with too much.
No, I'm not. On top of that, you gotta also look at it like this. How are they able to produce it that fast?
Right.
If it's natural.
Yeah.
The only way you can is if you just taking parts of chickens,
right,
and scraping it together
and you don't know
mixing it with
infected, you don't know
chemicals, and putting a mass packaging on it in a warehouse, in a factory. Trust and believe me, man. Trust and believe me. All right, so. We just had to take some time and
focus on that
because go into that.
Someone's lost their life from it.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Someone's lost their life. There's been so many fights, and the last thing I seen was, and this is where the shit is so twisted, and I see where corporate America can sit back and just, you know what I mean, eat off the shit. The last incident that I seen was where there was a elderly white woman inside of a Popeyes. I can't remember exactly what city or state that they was in, but there's a white woman inside of a Popeyes, and she got into a dispute with some of the employees over her order. something was supposedly missing in her order, and she got into a dispute with the cashier and some of the workers.
Right.
She got into it with a male worker, and I guess I don't know. I wish they showed more of the inside on exactly what happened, the complete inside footage. But supposedly on the inside of the store, she called him a nigger, the N-word. And he got upset. The older woman, she was 55, 56 years old, she left the Popeyes, and he continued to go after her, followed her. They having words. She's walking out. She clearly leaves the store. He comes from out of the store behind her, grabs the lady from behind, picks her up. When he picked her up, one of the young ladies hits the woman twice. He picks this woman up above his head and slams her down forcefully. And he was not a little man.
Right. No,
This was a big dude, big youngster.
Yeah.
And he picked her up. That's somebody's mom, grandma.
I don't give a damn what nationality you are.
And he picked her up and he slammed her like she was a rag doll.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, we know that there's a big, huge problem with racism in this United States.
And I hope they get sued. I hope they have to spend some of that chicken money to pay this woman out.
Here's the thing. That's not the way that you handle it.
Right. When she left, he put
going around body slamming, DDT and 55-year-old white women that use the N-word. That is not going to, one, fix the problem.
Right.
And two, that ain't leaving no message.
Right.
If you want to leave a message, that's why I'm talking about that energy. We don't channel our energy for the right shit. Because I'm going to tell you like this here. If you was that mad and you really feel that strong about somebody using that word, and anybody that used that word, you're going to push the line on them, why you not trying to find a cop or a male Caucasian that your size or bigger that you see using that type of language and do that same exact thing to them? You not, because you not built like that. And you only going to do something like that to somebody you think you can victimize. Mm-hmm. Saying that to say, man, racism is fucked up. And yes, it got to be combated. And sometimes sometimes it take being physical. But there's a line in everything. There's a line in everything. You don't go around dipping 55-year-old women on their neck.
I'm not nothing. I'm woke up and sleep all day.
You don't go dipping 55-year-old women on their neck because they use the N-word. I don't care what color they is. That shit was out of pocket. And that made me say, you know what? We got to talk about this shit. Because now it's taking turns. Now it's taking a turn where they starting to use the race in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but see, we're gonna have people that's gonna be racist. That's been for centuries.
Period.
But there's always a way to deal with people like that. You just move out the way. You don't got to retaliate.
You don't help them. You make them
in your face and want to swing on you. That's different.
It's a 55-year-old woman. But you can cuss her out.
Even if it was a 55-year-old man,
he could have verbally went off on her.
I mean,
called her all kind of anything.
She was
and told her to leave the store.
Yeah.
Don't leave. We're gonna call the police. You don't follow no customer outside the store.
Outside the store.
And grab her from behind and do her like that. That shit was out of pocket. That was foul. So that's what made me say,
locked up now though.
Good. And I hope that they giving him the business, because when I seen him talk, when I seen him going off talking, I could see the little flavor in his fruit. You feel me? I could see the little nah, man, I'm a nah. I could see, yeah. So I hope in jail it's not so comfortable for you. partner, because you couldn't be locked up with me, and I messed around and got a phone from one of the youngsters and seen that fuckery happen, and you fuck around and get locked up with me, and we be sellies. Yeah, dip me on my neck like that. I'm gonna call you all kind of whatever you don't like to hear. I want to see you do me like that. But anyway, pushing on.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
So
That's how I feel about your chicken selling bullshit.
Yeah, right.
Cool ass motherfuckers. Anyway, moving on. So we finna change gears. We finna change gears, man.
On purpose.
This last 30 minutes, man, we finna go in, man. We got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about it.
So
what we got to talk about?
Age gaps in relationships.
Age gaps.
What is that? Where should it end? Where do you think it should end? Is there a certain point where an older man shouldn't talk to a younger woman, or a younger woman shouldn't talk to an older man? A younger woman shouldn't talk to an older woman. However you want to do it. Age gap. Period. Is there such thing as a
limitation? Same age. Just the right thing for you.
You know, people always say you robbed the cradle. I ain't never been in the cradle.
Then we gotta understand too that there is a scientific element to this too. Let's not forget that women mature 1.5 times faster than men.
Yes. So,
and speaking of research, I did some research on this topic.
Yes.
I did some research, and I want y'all to Google it. Either while we're talking like Mona, I know she will, or after we finish on what's called.
We got some. Before you go into don't you got some stuff to read?
Oh, okay. Sherman says that was mini chicken around cousin when we was growing up. Okay. Sherman said, "Damn, I missed that one." Mona said, "She nodding. You nodding, lady?" Sherman said, "Dip me, nig. I'm 55. Right, exactly. Dip a 55-year-old. That's what I'm saying. He wouldn't have had that same energy if you would have went in there and started cussing him out about messing up your order.
Right.
If you would have cussed him out about messing up your order and would have called him anything else, if you would have called him a punk or out his name or whatever, he wouldn't have followed you outside the store and tried to dip you on your neck.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Mary says, as long as they are all legal, age, in the right state of mind, do you, boo? For real. As long as they grown and got the right state of mind, hey, they dateable. Well, I did a little research. Sherman must be high. He 54, laughing out loud. He want to be 55.
I want to be sure.
I did a little research. Do you know that they got something called the dating gap rule?
The dating gap rule?
The age
you
gap
know about
rule.
That? The dating gap rule?
Yes, it's a dating age gap rule. Y'all Google it after this or a while. The dating age gap rule says for a male should date a female that is half his age plus 7. That's the youngest.
So give them an example.
So for example, if you are a 50-year-old man, half of that is 25 plus 7 is 32. So as a 50-year-old man, you should date a woman that's 32 years or older. You should not date anyone under the age of 32 years old, according to the dating age rule. How do y'all feel about that? That's from a man's perspective. And the reason for that, when you go and research it, they'll say, again, scientifically, because women do develop faster Also, because they want allergies. Oh, did y'all see that?
Why
Who
every
seen
time
that?
I yarn, everybody think I'm sleepy?
Well, because yarning equates to being tired or sleepy.
Whatever,
Shit.
man. I have allergies in me. I'm yarning.
Anywho, we know what's going on, don't we?
Nothing.
We gonna act like we don't know
Anyways.
what's going on. But like I said, on there it say because women develop faster, it's okay for a man to date a woman younger because mentally they will kind of be compatible. Also, it has some religious background to it. In particularly, the Nation of Islam and the Muslims definitely agree with the age rule.
I bet they do.
They promote having a woman who is half their age plus 7.
Oh.
For one, to be able to bear children as long as possible. And like we said, because they're mentally mature, they'll be compatible mentally. Of course, physically, there's the reasons for that. But also, as that male gets older in life, he will have someone that will be able to take care of him. So I looked at it, I studied it, I looked at certain passages from the Bible where it speaks of it. But what I didn't see or don't hear much about is an age gap for women.
Mm-hmm.
How young of a male should an older woman date? There's no rule for that. So shit, let's talk about it. Shit, because we got some experience on this topic. Age gap in dating.
Pay no attention to that shit. Okay?
Age ain't nothing but a number. Period.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
You know me, I'm Mr. Analytical. I'm gonna break down some shit to put on your mind to think about that.
Oh, well.
So what y'all think, man? What y'all thinking about the age, man? Age gaps in dating. What y'all thinking? Do y'all prefer dating younger people? If
well,
so,
they can't
why?
date nobody because there's some of them married.
Well, they may be married to a younger or older person, and they may have a preference. Do you have a preference on a certain age group that you attracted to?
Mary being nasty.
Mary said, depends on how freaky the woman is. All right, then.
Is that
to
right?
hell with the age, depends on her freak gauge. I heard that. Well, everybody.
No, she can be an old freak though. Don't wrinkle up old freak. You don't want that.
See that? See, okay. Okay. So, does anybody prefer dating?
She need to be strong and
Does anybody prefer dating younger people versus older? Or does anybody prefer dating older versus younger? Or your same age?
On that over the background.
Me personally, I've always been attracted to and attracted by older women.
Is Eva still here? And Wanda?
I don't know. I've always been attracted to older women and always been attracted by older women. For me personally, it's always been the lack of mental compatibility with females my age and younger. My mindset, we didn't click. You know what I'm saying? They'd be wanting to do shit.
I think some people have older soul.
Older soul, older spirit.
You know, and it's not gonna connect with them.
Definitely. You know? And exactly. And coming up even young, 16, 17, 18 years old, my mindset was so far ahead, my maturity level was so advanced. When I would talk to females that was 16 years old, when I was 17, I talked to 16, 15-year-old girls, and they was like kids. And I'll be talking about shit on some grown woman, some grown shit, and it was like talking to a real kid. And they'd be like, "Oh, nah, you nasty. What you talking about?" And I'm talking about life. I'm talking about some real shit, some grown shit. And they like, you need to go and play with Barbie. Because you ain't ready for me. Where your auntie at?
And see, I didn't want nobody know old. Because I had dated old before. He was one of the youngest I ever dated. I used to have like a 6-year age get difference. He was the youngest I ever dated. But I was trying to date before I met him, older guys, because I was a single mom with 2 kids living on my own, and I dated older men, but I did not want nobody that was going to smell like garbage, oil all fucking day, coming home, throwing the clothes in the middle of the motherfucking floor, funky and shit, and sex life was like fucking boring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no.
Now, have you always felt that way about older men, or have you?
No, I had an experience with one, and that was the last one.
So for the most part, you dated men your age or younger?
I dated men my age or younger. Yeah, I gave it an even flow. I didn't pick and choose. If I liked you and you treated me right, it was cool.
Right.
But I never dated one as young as you. When you came along, you gave me a total different experience. You let me know that there are younger men that can take care of older women, because everybody kept thinking, "Oh, she's a sugar mama taking care of him and all that."
Not at all.
Child, please. Not at all. My husband's always taking care of me.
Yeah, it's crazy though, because like I was saying, let's get into some of the comments before we go on. Okay, so Eva said maturity has to be on an older one's level. Right. It's all about maturity.
Definitely.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely.
She also said, I think they both have to be able to vibe together. If not, it's like baby.
For real. For real. For real.
If not, it's like babysitting.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mary said, a lot of older guys go and get young women so they can control them.
You think so? I don't know because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I know older women. I'm an older woman.
Nowadays, these
they do have older women that think that same way though.
These city girls ain't letting no sugar daddies control them. You better have a long bag. You better have your bag right, Grandpa. If you can control Tatiana nowadays.
Sure the fuck yeah.
Back in the day, it might have worked because they was older and be like, "Girl, you don't know nothing about life. Come here, girl. Listen and do what I tell you." Now these little Tatianas.
Right.
Shit.
They about popping like it's hot and twerking and shit.
They walking.
They're not thinking about you. Yeah, right.
What do you want?
Right.
Stop tripping, babe.
Right.
They is not listening to nothing you talking about.
Shit. What Sherman say?
Sherman said, what he say?
I'm staying away from this one. But age playing this a lot because of like you said, mindset. Mom said, why don't you stay away
from it?
Speak your motherfucking mind, motherfucker.
Man, you do not stay away.
Come on now.
Shy away.
You stand away.
Back away on purpose.
You stand away from.
This is not the platform to shy away.
You know, I mean,
we keep it respectful. You got a preference or you don't. You got an opinion or you don't.
And the great voice of Muhammad, Clarence Muhammad.
You got an opinion or don't. Speaking of that, I'm gonna hit. No, I ain't gonna do that. No.
So Sherman said, women of age have a different look on life. They do.
Most of them.
We do, because we already been there and done that.
Most of them do.
We have to have. You can't be 25 and still be 55 at the same time. You got to either know how to separate that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna have a different age. We're gonna have a different look on life, because what we see, like when I see young people today, I see what I used to be.
Right.
In certain women.
Right.
I never was the type that was disrespectful with my body. When I walked outside, I wasn't half naked. Never went half naked. I always had some self-respect because that's the way my mama raised me. Mm. But nowadays, it's like this is what you have to see when you step outside. And I ain't mad at them because the time to change. I can't down them women for what they wear or say something to them because that's what they know. You know what I'm saying? It gets me when you get them old bops that you run into outside with their ass half naked.
We're going to talk about that in a second.
That's what gets me.
Wanda said, I'm 13 years older than my husband, and I have been married for 15 years. He has an older soul persona. I tried to duck and dodge him because of his age, and he has not dropped the ball yet.
Yeah, feel me? You know what I mean? You feel me?
It depends. It's all about that maturity level, that compatibility, you know, because you can have someone who's older. It could be male or female, you know, one younger, one older. And if that younger one has a maturity level, you know, and is very, you know, mature, and that older one, there she go.
No, man, I'm just yawning. Stop fucking with
if that older one is lively, young at heart, you know, jubilant,
we balance each other,
then you're gonna have that perfect yin and yang. Because I'm sure y'all see that, and those that personally know us know, but even those that can just see it on there. Okay, we are a married couple. I'm younger, she's older. But you can barely tell. Shit, I got gray hair, she don't. You know what I'm saying? She 55, but she looked 40-something. You know, I'm 40. I don't look 40-something, goddamn it. Don't get me twisted. Hell no. I still look 25. No, I'm just playing. But I'm laid back, soft-spoken, southern drawl, old school.
He's my
mellow fellow.
He's older than I am.
OG mentality. I'm straight 55, 60 years old mentally. 25 physically, 65 physically. Whereas on the flip side, she 55, but mentally, this one here keeps me going. Sometimes I'll be like, no, I don't feel like doing it. No.
Nope, ain't gonna stay home, baby.
Pew, pew, pew. Nope, I'm gone. Let's do this. Pew, pew. Oh, look at this. Oh, let's go here. Boom, 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 boom. And I sit back sometimes and I'm like, man, you gotta appreciate that because life is so short. How I'm gonna not want to go and do this or not want to push myself or not want to try to achieve my goals when I see someone, you know, 15 years older doing what they want to do and living life to the fullest. And that's what it's about. So we bring that balance. Sometimes she be pinging off the walls and just want to, and I'll be like, no, stop.
That be my anxiety.
Stop.
That's my anxiety.
No, we ain't doing that.
When Miss Anxiety kicks in,
we're going to do this.
I'm ready to go.
No. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
And then sometimes I'll be like, nah, we shouldn't. And she's like, nah, fuck that. We finna do that. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's just be spontaneous. So you got to balance each other out.
Yeah.
But while I was doing my research, something you got to think about too. The age gap.
Yeah.
Is there a certain limit? Should there be? It shouldn't be on love.
Yeah.
But there are some things to consider. Let's be real.
It's just like one to say. It's a mental thing.
But no, there's some physical things that you got to consider too. Because every 40-year-old man or woman don't look like the average 40-year-old man or woman, or are able or capable to do the average things that a 40 or 50-year-old man or woman are able to do.
Right. Right.
So you have to think about those things too, because say there's a 20 or 25-year gap. Now, when you a 25-year-old man or a woman and you dealing with somebody, the same sex, opposite sex, however you get down, whatever, and they're 45, you're 25, and they're 20 years older than you, you're 45, no big deal at the time.
Right.
But as you deal with them and you deal with them 20 years, now you're 45, now they're 65. No big deal. But then when you get 65 and you're at your retirement age, if that person is still here, they're 85. There's a difference on how y'all relationship will be, certain dynamics of it. So that's what people need to think about too. Especially if you're considering marriage. You gotta be looking at the big picture, the law.
And you know that comes along with that's a good point you made.
That's what I was going.
That's a good point that he made, because I used to sit back and think, like, when I get older, and I know we're our age different. Our age is different. 50 years different. So right now I'm 55. When I get 65, you're gonna be
50.
50, right?
Yeah.
So
going on 51. Yep.
So it's gonna be like, is he gonna be ready to take care of me? Is it this and that? I want to live as long as I want to live, and as long as I have to live. But I want to also live healthy.
Right.
That's what you start to think about. And I have been trying to. I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong. I eat a lot of shit I know I shouldn't be eating. But at the same time, I do try and live a longer life staying off medication. Your key is to stay off medication. Medication is the one thing that will tear your body down. And people don't even seem to understand that. You don't want to smoke weed. Okay, that's fine. But you got to understand one thing between weed and medication is, if you look up the definition of weed and medication, it's going to clearly tell you weed come from a herb.
We go. That's
I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying.
Wait for that.
And medication is a drug that man makes in a factory. He's putting this shit together to feed it to you. You wonder why I'm so up and live and vibrant and all that shit? I smoke weed all day. I don't take medication all day. If I really need some medication, I'm going to Rite Aid and buy me some Aleve. Give me some pain, some ibuprofen. They sell them over the counter. If I really need it. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That shit, you got to wait.
Yeah.
15 years difference. I'm not perfect because I got back pain like a motherfucker.
Right. And
I'm hurt.
And see that now, that is when that compatibility that weed and got stuck. Y'all see how that shit do?
Yeah.
That's when that compatibility kick in. And when that person is younger, that younger woman or that younger man, them being mature plays a part. Because a mature person understands that, hey, we're not going to look the same way forever.
Right.
And if they love you, they're going to know and understand that we all are going to get older. And that you dealt with an older person. You chose to be with an older person. That person's going to get older faster than you. So you have to, a mature younger person is going to understand that and be there for that person as they get older. Because here's the thing, just because that person is older don't mean that you may end up being the one having to take care of them.
Right.
Ain't no telling what can happen in life.
That's right.
You could be the older person and something can happen to that younger person.
Yeah.
And so it's about that compatibility. Love is love. So as long as you love each other,
and you don't know who may pass first.
Exactly.
You know who may come to the point where they need somebody first.
Exactly.
You don't know. People always say, let God have his way and let God have his will,
Yeah.
So.
Eva said, and the thing is that us as older women, the younger man keeps us young. They help keep us staying young. That is true.
But you know what, Eva? You are so right in so many ways because he helps me. I'll tell you like this, I've always been athletic. I've always ran track, been a cheerleader, all that
Show
shit.
me your muscle.
Huh?
Show me your muscle. Show me your muscle. Make a muscle. Bah, 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 bah.
No, please stop. But anyway, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I got stomach to tighten, all kind of shit to go through. But at 55, I can appreciate my body because I know I don't sit in this let it slump. I get up and I try and work out. I may not can do everything he does because he's 15 years younger than I am.
And I'm a man.
And I have to even tell him, say, babe, you got a 55-year-old wife.
Right.
Because he sometimes forget that I'm 55. I have to remind him, I'm 55, motherfucker. Hold on. And I have to tell myself, you're not Superwoman. You can't do it all. Some things you used to do, you can't do it the same.
Right.
But just try.
Right.
Just try.
Yep.
And that I don't wake up in the morning looking and tightening and all this shit. I don't. I have to do something about it. And he know I get lazy on your ass real quick. Real quick. But that's when his youth, when he come along and kick my youth in and say, no, I know you can do it. I'm with you. You gotta have somebody that's ready to work with you and stand beside you because he don't make me feel bad if I don't do it. If he was to come in here and be like, oh, all you want to do is do this and shit, you don't want to da 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 da. Oh, I'm not doing the motherfucking thing now. You done pissed me the fuck off. You think I'm gonna work out with you? You got me fucked up. But he don't come here like that. He'll tell me like, baby, don't slip. You can't stiffen up. You know your ass is stiffing up if your ass don't work out. You remember, you blah 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 blah. And then I have to kick my gear in and say, right, okay, let me go ahead and do what I gotta do. It hurts like a motherfucker. It ain't easy.
Right. I
ain't gonna tell none of y'all it's easy. It ain't easy. Okay. He got me doing some shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This motherfucker got me doing some shit.
She does 90% of everything I do. She does everything that I do except for certain weights
that affect my back.
Yeah, and the burpees. Everything else, she do it. Every other exercise in the regimen, she does it. She's a part of the entire exercise. She lifts her own weight, and she does 15 reps just like me in each set. Because it's not that I push her or force her. I know what she's capable of. And any age, that's what a partner is supposed to do. You dating somebody is supposed to push you, supposed to help you, supposed to try to help you get better. That's an older or younger. Now, on the flip side of this here, with the age gap, like we said, when somebody getting older, you know, you gonna have a different fit. You know, it's gonna be different. The sex gonna be different. You know, we gotta talk about everything. Talk about the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Is sex gonna be different?
It's only different if you don't take care of yourself. It'll be the same for a long time. If you learn, keep stretching.
But at the same time, neither of us has hit 60, 70, 75 years old.
Right, of course.
God willing, we make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Your sex drive is going to be different.
Right.
You may be looking like hot mama, but the drive is going to be different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to deal with that. Those are dynamics as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can easily say age don't matter. No, it don't. But you better be with somebody who able to deal with it. What? Wanda said, Eva, Queen. Go ahead, you read that one. She said, you want me to read it?
You got to go back up here.
Eva said, and the thing, Eva already said, having a young man help us stay younger. And then Wanda came in and said, Eva, Queen, he doesn't make me feel younger. He makes me feel good as a partner. He be in on me. He be on me, and I be on him. We established from the jump that age physically will be a factor. Real life facts. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You hear what she said? We established that age is gonna be a factor later. You got to deal with them real life shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember back when we first got married, when we first got married, after we was dating and we got married, I think I was either coming out of the Marines or something. You used to always be like, I hope I didn't rob you of your youth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I robbed you of your youth. I hope I didn't rob you of your youth. And I used to tell you, no, don't feel like that. Don't carry that. Don't think that, because if I wasn't ready, I wouldn't have chose this.
Yeah, but
I had lived, I had seen and done.
But you still needed the time to still grow up. You still had things you had to do as a young man at that age. Because
I had to sow my royal oats.
Yeah, and I had to allow you to, because that's what I took in. You know what I'm saying? I had to let you. I had to let you go make mistakes and make you realize what you have. You feel me?
Speak on that from a
when we moved to San Diego, being in the military, I tell you like this: if you've never been married to a military man, it's the most exciting. It's the most exciting adventure of your life. Let me tell you, I had so much fun when he was married in the military, to the point where he worked for he was in the military in San Diego, and I worked for the military. I worked for the exchange, the women's department, and I was like the crew lead. So he would come through there at lunchtime with his friends or by himself, take me out for lunch, things like that. It was great. All the women was like, "Oh my God, how did you get this fine chocolate?" He was no stomach. I mean, arms so fucking big. I'm like, oh my God. But we was married by this time, because I went
a long time ago, Jack.
Yeah, we were married by this time, so we had the kids down in San Diego, staying in military housing. It was great life. I would never take away anything from it. But while we was down there,
she said no stomach.
He had no stomach. He had a 12 pack. But people used to think this is how we used to kill people. We would go shopping and do things like military families, and all that stuff. So people would look at us and like say, "Oh, your auntie or your mom," and then until we kiss, and then until we kiss in line, and then we're like, "Oh shit," because he had a young youthful face then. He still does now, but
military, so no little bitty mustache, no nothing.
Anyways, he had a fine ass body. Put it that way. I mean, you still do. You still do. I'm just saying. I'm saying when you were younger. I'm saying 20-something years ago. Anyways. But anyway, what I was trying to say. Oh my God. Anyway, he still got that military mindset when it comes to making sure that we stay working out and things like that. But I was saying that because when he was down there, I felt like he was too busy to give me what I wanted. So and he was so busy to the point where he would go out with his friends, his military friends. I know girls will try and holler at him. They're military guys. Come on, there's about 8 of them. You feel me? But I had to have time to understand that there's nothing that you can be jealous of or upset about. Oh yeah, if he did some shit I thought was foul or out of pocket, I'm gonna holler at this nigga. Because he knew what type of woman he had. He knew he had a crazy bitch when he married me. You feel me? But my whole thing was, you married someone younger than you, okay? And I'm not saying he deserves to go out and make mistakes, but he deserves to go out and be youthful. You know what I mean? Whether it's making mistakes, whether it's being right, and he's never treated me to the point where I had to worry about us. And in 20-some years, I never ever had to worry about us. You know what I'm saying? He's always taking care of us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I done have my parts too, but majority of the time, this man's taking care of this older woman that's 15 years younger than senior. So it can't happen. It just depends on how you both vibe with each other, work with each other, trust each other. Shit happens. How to forgive, how to move on. Don't hold shit over the motherfucker's head. Don't go to holler about. Don't get in your 50s and go to get feeling insecure about, oh, I done gained weight, I done gained this and this bitch over here. You can't do that. You can't do that. That ain't all part of it.
That's an excellent point, because I can only imagine if I was the older person in a relationship and I was dealing with someone younger, as time goes on, I would imagine that I would always be conscientious of my appearance.
Yeah.
Physically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do that ever, being the older person in our relationship, does that ever play a factor to you? Are you always conscientious of your appearance?
Hell no, I'm the most arrogant motherfucker you ever gonna meet. No, I'm not conscious of my because I know me.
Right.
Because I know who I am. I don't go out to compete with other females. I don't go out to find out. I love females. I tell everybody I love them. The females are beautiful. So why am I gonna go out and hate on the next female? I have females trying to hit on me all the time.
No, I'm not saying.
What?
I'm saying, being older in a relationship, are you? Well, I guess you answered it. Are you concerned about your appearance?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm never concerned about my appearance because I know what I can do to enhance it.
Right.
Now, why am I going to hate on the next female? If she looks good, she looks good. Shit. You can do the same.
I think if I was older in a relationship, I think I would be kind of conscious of my physical appearance just so that I could always, I guess, kind of stay appealing to my younger counterpart.
Well, it's not being conscious. It's something you do. That's what you're used to doing. It's not being. I wouldn't say I'm conscious of. Well, I need to work on this because I know that the young people or someone I feel someone that means somewhere along the line you're superior to somebody that's younger than you that could possibly take what you got. And I don't feel like that.
No, I'm not saying you do, but I'm just thinking, like, in general, if some older people may feel like that or not.
Some older people may feel like that, but I don't.
I'm not saying you do.
Okay.
No, we're not saying you do.
All right,
y'all see her sure. Ready to fight. Y'all see her? I'm
just saying. I mean,
we know that you don't know. We know that you know.
No,
I know that you fine. We know that you.
Every woman should feel like they're the best.
But we talking to the masses. We talking to YouTube. We talking to the masses in general. Maybe every older person don't feel like that when they dating somebody. That's a valid point. Do y'all think that that's a valid point? Is that something that older people that date younger people may have to be considered? Always being conscientious of their physical appearance so they can maintain looking physically attractive to their younger counterpart? Or do most older people not trip? I would think that if I was older, if I was dating a 25, me being 40, and I had a 25-year-old chick, a little, and my 25-year-old was bad, I'm gonna be doing my burpees, and I'm gonna be dressing right.
You doing your burpees right now?
I know, but what I'm saying, the point I'm saying is, if I had if we wasn't together, right, and I was dating someone 15 years younger than me, that was 25 years old, and she was bad, attractive, somebody that I know dudes want to holler at, and I'm 40, I'm gonna be out here looking like I look. I'm gonna be keeping it together, keeping it right, keeping it tight, dressing. You know what I'm saying? Keeping myself look good. So every time she see me, she gonna be like, yeah, that's my OG nigga right there. Okay. Yes, sir. I'm gonna maintain whatever it was that drew her in. Now it may not be nothing physical, but we done had that episode too.
Okay. But
me personally, I'm gonna try to make sure that I maintain myself, keep myself up looking sexy for my 25-year-old. If he let himself go, would Mary say?
He's showing his butt.
Oh, this nigga is stupid. This nigga is showing himself. But until I reach that age, I'm Tarzan. This nigga Mary say he is basically saying, if he let himself go, would you still love him?
Well, if you mean letting himself go
physically,
a couple of years
altogether.
ago, when he considered himself to be a big guy,
But that wouldn't let go. That wouldn't let go.
you weren't doing half of the stuff you're doing right now.
I know, but my physical appearance still was cool.
No, yeah.
About,
You always been like that.
She know what I'm talking about. If I just said, for 8 months to a year,
we gonna go get some counseling
and gain the good.
This is what I'm gonna do.
30, 40 pounds.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Just stop wanting to dress.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Do no hygiene, like baby, I don't fucking own.
Yeah, oh no, you gonna wash your ass.
That's letting myself go.
You gonna wash your ass. You gonna wash your ass.
Okay, I wash my ass, but guess what? I just want to wear my favorite pair of sweatpants every day. Yeah, they
No, we're not gonna do that.
I got 2 pairs of sweatpants I wear.
We're gonna go do some psychological.
My physical appearance, I done let that
figure
go.
out why he let himself go.
Because you
I'm gonna give him a chance to get himself together. If he don't get himself together, I'm out. Point blank, period.
See, so there you go.
And I love him as much. And I'm not gonna stand around and wait and be with somebody that ain't gonna wash his ass.
I said I'm washing my ass.
Okay, but you still on the same funky ass clothes every day?
No. I'm washing my ass. I'm wearing clean clothes, but they just.
But you don't give no more about yourself.
They sweat.
You just sitting there looking like a fat ass slob, ain't doing shit. No, because that's not the person I marry, and that's not the person I know.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna stick around, and I don't expect him to stick around. So I don't do nothing about it.
So that goes back to, if that's the case, if you would not want to stick around with a person, I love this shit. I love it.
No, I'm not gonna stick around because that's not the. When you marry someone.
Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah,
that's what we talk about. Sorry, hold on. Age differences in dating.
Especially when it's an age difference. Because you go through so much shit when you marry someone that's a different age bracket than what your family thinks is right for you. So you go against the grain. All right. Then you turn around and then the person that you seen, when I met him, he's 40-something now. He's 40 now. So I expect things to change. Mm-hmm. But they to change for deliciousness. They haven't changed for nothing that I shouldn't like. Now he was just sitting there, not just.
But okay, but okay. We done been together for 23 years.
23 years.
And I don't got the best body. No, not at all. But I can walk on the beach with my shirt off.
Right, and I can understand that. And if you gain weight, I still love you.
Guess what?
But I'm saying
that's why I'm able to do that.
Life, you're not gonna do nothing.
That's why I'm able to do that, because that's 23 years of putting it in every day or every other day.
Yeah, and you decide.
Now, if I decide to just let myself go and my physical appearance completely change,
and
I don't want to wear.
You said not
I don't want to
anything.
dress up and be matching and wear all and be looking fly. I just want to wear my baggy t-shirt.
But you were saying wear the same funky drawers.
No, I got 2 or 3 pairs of sweatpants. I keep them clean, and 3 or 4 shirts.
That's all I wear. Yeah. No, that's all he wear. What the fuck is that shit? Something that happened up here. Now that's been something mentally.
40 pounds.
That's a mental shit then. When he keep wearing the same pants, he don't got the common sense to change his motherfucking pants. Okay? There's something mental going on then. Then I go and tell you, look, I need you to get your shit together because I'm not gonna stick around while you keep doing this to yourself. I'm feeling sorry for yourself. And you're constantly keep going.
Why you keep doing this to yourself? Like he's a drug addict. Did y'all hear this shit? Oh my goodness. Hold on, we got comments. Wanda said, yes, physical appearance is very important. Shit. I try to be set. Thank you, Wanda.
What?
Wanda is older than her man. And she says, yes, physical appearance is very important. I try to be sexy. He always say, baby, I know every inch of you. Right. I used to wear different outfits as a former player.
Exactly.
I try to
be the nurse, be the school teacher, all that for.
That's what I'm.
Be the hair up, all that. That's what we talking about.
So that's what I'm saying. So now you're contradicting yourself.
No. You were saying that you were the same.
So I'm the first question. Let's go back, y'all. Remember the first question I asked?
What you asked?
are you conscious of trying to maintain physical appearance? And you say, no, I ain't worried. I don't care. That shit don't bother me. I don't care about that.
No, I thought you was meaning that in a different light.
Oh, okay. Okay, then.
We hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about it. Because we want to say this subject would do it. Yes, sir.
You know, hold on for a minute.
Eric say, dang, look what I done started. Yeah, we knew this topic was going to be just as juicy as that motherfucking Popeye chicken sandwich. We knew this one was going to bring it out. God damn it, I came up with this one last week.
Hold on. Now,
So what did you mean then?
So this is what I'm saying. You
Because check this out.
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all done got us started. Go.
I gotta catch my breath first. Okay.
That blood.
Look.
I'm gonna catch my breath while you catch yours.
Anywho, all right. So you're in a relationship.
So what you were saying? So when you said that, what did you mean?
You said that you wouldn't wash your ass.
No.
We're going back. No, that's what you said at first. And I told you no, you retracted. Okay? And you changed it. You said, yeah, I'll go ahead and wash my ass.
I'm gonna wash my ass and I'm gonna have clean clothes.
But no, you say clean clothes. You said you gonna be wearing the same motherfucking pair of pants.
I said I'm gonna have about 2 or 3 pair of clothes. They gonna be clean though. It ain't gonna be no more no guts, no glory, brand everything. It ain't gonna be no more Versace and Armani and the Gucci shade.
You didn't say that at first.
Yeah.
You didn't say that first.
Yes, I did.
And you said you be sitting on your ass not doing a motherfucking thing.
Gained
that means you retired
40 pounds. I'm not doing nothing no more. Going to the gym. We ain't going to the park. I'm watching Greenleaf. Waiting for power to come back on. What you gonna do? You leaving? Y'all heard her, she leaving me. Did you hear it? Sherman say this one on part. This whole episode lit. This one on perk. She gonna leave me. Cause I wanna sit back and watch Queen Sugar. Shit. Yeah. I'm not doing this with you tonight, woman. Do y'all hear this?
Oh God.
For real. I'm so serious though. So what? That's something you gotta think about, man. You gotta think about that part. As people get older, man, you gotta maintain. You gotta maintain.
Oh my God.
You know
I thought you were saying maintaining myself. No.
I was talking about that originally too. But see
maintaining
now,
myself.
Yes. Now
I maintain myself now.
Yeah, so is. You doing a good job. What the question was originally was, are you conscious of that? Do you think about maintaining yourself because you know that you're older?
Well, it's naturally going to come to you as maintaining yourself when you're working out and trying to stay fit. You know.
Okay. You know. We know. I'm asking you, being 15 years older, do you think about it purposely? I'm 15 years older.
Not purposely.
I need to maintain a certain physical appearance so I can maintain.
Oh yeah, well, especially when
a certain look.
To a certain point, when it comes to my singing and stuff, and having wind and having energy to do that shit. Yeah,
we're not talking about singing. We talking about dating tonight. God damn it!
I'm not dating.
Do y'all see?
I'm not dating.
She know how to dance too. She not only does she sing, she know how to dance because she dancing the fuck around the question. Do y'all see what's going on tonight? Huh? She know how to tap dance too. Answer, nigga. Answer the question. In dating, it's like you're on the first 48. I got her ready to confess, But she a hardened criminal. She ain't gonna just give it up, nigga. When it comes to dating,
what?
Do you consciously, purposely say, hey, I know that I needs to make sure that I look a certain way and maintain a certain look?
I wouldn't know because I'm not dating. That's the wrong person to ask me.
Man, quit playing.
I'm not dating. What the
fuck?
In
our relation, in our marriage of 23 years and 7 months and 14 days,
of course, I have
do
to
you
maintain
feel like
good.
You need to keep a certain physical appearance?
Yes.
Because you 15 years
yes,
old.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we converted it. Y'all see how she tried to run with it in the beginning? Y'all go back at an hour and 14 minutes and see how she was. I don't give a shit. I don't think about shit. Nah, hell not me. Yeah, that's natural. You feel me? These are the things you got to think about and incorporate.
Oh my goodness.
When you're dealing with someone who may be younger or may be older. So those are the things that you got to think about and deal with when you're dealing with someone that's older. Now, what about on the flip side? If you're dealing with somebody.
What you say, Mona? Shut up, Mona.
You better keep working.
Shut up, Mona.
I know, because if I know the day that I stop doing the push-up, she gonna push on. You hear me? The day I stop pushing up, she pushing on. Sheesh.
No, I'm not.
She said she was going to get you some psychological help, and if that didn't work, she was gone. You see what I'm dealing with? The cards are stacked against me. Mona, help me, cousin.
I'm not going anywhere.
Is she referring to herself or about you? I have no idea at this point, cousin.
Whatever.
So that's what we got to think about when someone's older and you dealing with them. Now, what is the things to think about when someone's younger? The physical, you know what I'm saying? When you're younger, now it's me talk. Or someone, so not even just the things that you got to deal with being younger, and you're dealing with someone older. When you're a younger person, you're dealing with someone older. Well, they say that women mature faster than men, which I believe that. And I believe that in general, women are more mature than men. You know, especially at their age, like whatever age you is, I believe that in general, women are more mature than you are at that age. With that being said, if you are a younger man dealing with an older woman, women are already more mature than men. And if you're dealing with an older woman, then you're dealing with a very high level of maturity. So one thing that I can say from a mental perspective, if you are younger and you're dealing with older women, you're first and foremost going to have to, if you don't already got it, learn patience. You're going to have to learn or have patience. You are going to have patience. And you may have thought you had patience. You may have dealt with certain situations where you had to be patient, but your patience will never be tested like it's going to be if you date an older woman. Because they will test your patience to the extreme, because they are mature than you. They've been through.
But you know what? That's vice versa.
That you trying to
that's the same thing because you've been through it. You gotta be patient.
Their patience is very thin.
Some bullshit.
So because they have such a thin patience and low tolerance level, everything is off the cuff with
gotta
them.
be on point.
Everything, no. Because of that, that leads for a lot of older women to jump to conclusions because they think they have the answers to everything. You're ready to jump to the end, to the conclusion, because you think you have the answer because you're older, you're more mature, and you've been there, done that. Which 9 times out of 10,
older men with younger women.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
Same thing.
Definitely. Because
that's why you date the opposite.
You have them older men who are set in their ways, and you can't tell them nothing.
Right.
And they think that they
that's
know
what
everything.
I could not deal with. That's
so being younger, that's something you got to deal with. You got to deal with someone that's older, and because they got 5 years more of living on the planet Earth, 10 more, 13 more, 15 more, 20 more, whatever it is, there's going to be certain instances where they're going to remind you that they have been here before you. And because of that, they are right on certain situations. And you have to learn a certain patience level. To not be so quick to be definitive when they say that, and sometimes take a step back and understand that they may actually be telling the truth. And what they may be telling you may be to prevent you from having to go through what they've already went through 5, 8, 10, 13, 15, 20 years ahead of you. But you have to have that balance again. Because you have to be able to let them know and express to them and let them understand that, yes, you are older and I respect that. And I'm going to use your better judgment on the majority of things. But some things I may know more about. Or I may know that you don't know nothing about at all. And we bring that balance. So you got to be able to deal with that when you're younger, dealing with somebody older. You're going to have to be able to deal with somebody telling you, letting you know, hey, I've been there, done that. Don't do it like this. Do it like this. If you're not able to deal with that, that's something you may want to consider. Because that's going to happen. That's just inevitable, especially if they care about you. They're going to tell you, no, I'm trying to tell you, no, don't do this. I've done that. And it kind of, if you're not a mature, damn, I love how this shit come full circle. We be so on point, babe. On point. We be on point. Because if you're not a mature younger person, when an older person gets at you like that, you're going to take it personal, and it may crush your ego or cause you to fray away from that relationship. You may say, oh, you trying to be too much like my dad or too much like my mom. But a mature young person to say, okay, I understand where you're coming from. You know, you done been here a little longer than me. I can dig it. I'll listen to your advice on that, and I'll see how that go. But if that don't work for me, then I'm gonna, go my way.
And see, excuse me. Another thing is that as an older person, and another thing is that as an older person, you got to learn how to step back and let that person kind of help lead. You know what I'm saying? Like with him and I, my mother always raised me to believe that a man should lead the family. So I was raised under that type of umbrella. Now, if you're older, you're a man that's older, you're younger. I wouldn't say disrespect him, but he is a man. He's still a man. A man should always lead the family, no matter whether he's older or younger. You know, but it's up to you as a woman It's you as a woman to let go and let him do his job as a man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And don't make him feel like he's in what's the word I'm looking for?
Insecure.
Well, he's not. He's
inferior.
Yeah, to being, being that lead. You know what I'm saying? So, what you wanted to say? I know she said something crazy.
Oh shit, we finna talk about.
What did she say?
Wanda said, I love y'all. Wanda said, when we talk exercise, I say,
Did you read all this?
Yeah. No, I did. Yeah,
No, I think you did. Back. Yeah, you got to go way back up.
All right, my bad, y'all. We got to go back up.
Look at all that.
Right here. All right. So Eva said, I can't lie. I am very well self-conscious about my appearance because of the fact that I am older than B. Yeah, that's natural. I think that's natural for anybody older that's dating somebody younger. They're definitely going to be self-conscious, even if it's just subconsciously. You're going to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
So you just do whatever you do to make yourself feel good.
This nigga said,
so that you keep them attracted.
No, he didn't say he's trying to get a six.
This nigga Sherm said, nigga, I got a bad one right now. I'm trying to get a 6-pack.
You must be trying to get one in your back.
Man, you know what? You do you. You do you. And if you get it, man, show me how you got it. Cause I got these 4. These last 2 is not gonna happen for me. It's just not gonna happen no more. I can go and give it up. I'm cool with not having a 6-pack as long as I got a flat stomach. And I want that little V. Y'all know that little V part?
Y'all been together since you were 17. No, 18.
I was 18.
18. What was you? 18 turning 19?
Yeah. Yep.
Something like that.
About to turn 19. Yep.
Long time.
About to be 41. Yes, indeed. It's been a minute.
Mary say, dang, look what I started.
Right.
Okay, keep going. You gotta
keep going. Y'all been together since 17. No. Look at what I started. This subject will do it. This one's on point. All kind of people laughing. You better keep working out, brother. We seen that one. Then, is she referring to herself or about you? Okay, then, yes, facts. Laughing out loud, looking at you like you better not say the wrong thing. Oh, y'all see that? Oh, so Mona said, y'all have some homework to do after the show, laughing out loud. Yes, facts. Yes, we're going to leave you with a little something. We're going to always put something on your mind. Something to think about.
What you mean? We got some homework to do.
And then.
Oh, shit.
Right, Mary. So what about older men? I hear the hell out of that older men stuff, laughing out loud, Mona said. For real. When we talk, okay, we seen that one about the exercise. Oh, look what Wanda say. Wanda said, when we talk exercise, I say, cool. We go to the gym. He hits the weights and the stepper. Shit. I take my ass into the massage room for 25 minutes with a timer. Then I come out wiping my forehead with my towel. Okay?
Hell yeah.
Real.
No, not with this motherfucker. This
Mary
Watson.
Said, you saw that too, Mona? Laughing out loud. Mona said, heck yeah, laughing out loud. Mary said she leaned back in that chair and looked right upside his head. He was staring at me like, yeah, you better not say the wrong thing, nigga. You know, I'm going to keep it on point, man. I'm going to keep it raw from the jaw with y'all, man. We're not going to fake this shit. We're not going to play. We talk real life. We talk real life subject matters. You talking about?
Anywho,
I'm old, nigga. You old.
He always want to call somebody old.
Oh, for real.
Y'all see that nigga right there?
Methuselah.
Sherman Rivers.
Methuselah. Always calling somebody old. So everybody that's in here, man, can y'all hit us with that thumbs up? Hit us with the thumbs up one time. Hit us with the thumbs up. So yeah, man, you gotta be able to have patience when you're younger, dealing with someone older. You know, and I can imagine that shit, you're gonna have to, I don't know. That's the number one thing that I can say, like from a mental standpoint. you gotta be able to be patient, and you gotta be able to communicate. You know what I mean? Because a lot of young folks, we don't do a lot of communicating.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Older people are like, talk to me about it. What's wrong? Well, let's talk about it. And if you're not able to talk, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have big time problems. I see eyes going night on me. Did y'all see this shit?
I'm hungry.
I know, but you show over there nodding too.
I'm not nodding.
You're just sleeping.
I'm not sleeping yet. I'm wide awake.
Y'all seen that shit?
I yarn. God damn it! I yarn. What the fuck?
Mona
Don't mean I'm
laughing out loud,
sleeping.
sweet. Yeah,
Whatever.
I seen that shit too.
Whatever.
I seen that shit too.
Anywho, that cousin right there gonna always holler. I'm
we know. We be knowing.
Anywho.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna go make tacos.
Ain't nobody worried about what you about to go.
That's what I'm gonna go make.
We still
live
live on our show.
I know we live, but what time is it?
We live on our show. Put your lighter and paraphernalia up, man. Yeah, man, we finna get up out of here though in the next 2 minutes. We went way over than we were supposed to.
Way over.
But I knew that this topic was gonna be a heater. I knew it was.
You guys make sure y'all join us on Thursday.
Thursday? You bringing that ass? Thursday is going down. You got something for them Thursday?
Come in here on Thursday. Let me tell you guys how y'all can help us. Because I don't see this happening either. Especially the ones that come in here all the time. Okay. You guys know how it works. When I get off of here, I always go and check your page and I always see if it's been shared. Now, a lot of you guys are not sharing it. Share it and tag people in it so they can go and subscribe. That's how we grow. That's how you help us. It's by sharing the video. We're not scripted.
Share when they was kids.
We're not scripted. There's no line we do. We feed off of each other. We feed off of y'all. We sit here, we read your comments. We want to know what you guys are saying. We think about what you're saying. You know, we may not agree with each other on certain things. That's just how that's us.
Yes, ma'am.
But it's one thing you know is that we're trying to bring you out the real topics and we're trying to bring you out the real. And we want to hear what you got to say. So if you share this video with other people, then other people can come in and tap in.
And then imagine.
So we can go ahead and get our URL. We can go ahead and start just doing some of the most important. We've got so much to talk about.
Are you a URL? Let the people know. A URL is where we can have our own YouTube site, basically, where you can type in, like, say, for instance, youtube.com/OnParentMedia, something, whatever, right? And it'll come straight to our channel. But the only way that we'll be able to do that is we have to have over 100 subscribers and have so much time of our videos being watched and have been on for more than 30 days. So we've been on more than 30 days. We meet the time that it takes to be watched because thank goodness
it should be like a movie.
Our people that come on, they watch the whole thing.
Right.
And we are so blessed for that.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And our comments is up to par and everything. So we get analytical stats from a month-to-month basis, and all of our shit is like on the up. The only thing that we're down on is subscribers. And like she was saying, that's where us promoting as we do every day and putting it out there, and as well as y'all, that's where y'all kick in and help us get the words.
Tag some people that you think that should come over to our station and hit them with it in their inbox, whatever you got to do.
Because think of the fun we have right now. Can you imagine if it was 25 more people
of us in here talking? Yes,
we the foundation, so we know we're gonna hold it down.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're gonna always be the core because we're the ones that, you know what I mean, y'all been consistent with us from Facebook, transferred over. You know what I'm saying? It's a few people that was, but hey, they ain't been as consistent as the people that's been on the last month or so. and we know who y'all are. You know what I'm saying? But just imagine if we had 25, 30, 35 more people in here and same topics, same energy though.
Mhm.
And that's 35, 25 more people that we have the ability to network with.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So help us get the word out there. We're gonna stick at it. We're gonna keep at it. You know, it's growing. It's not like we have no growth at all. We started off with 0 followers. You know, I mean, within a week we was up to 12. 2 weeks we was up to 20. You know what I'm saying? And in a month we was up to 30 something. You know, and in 2 months we hit our 50th. And I think we had like 56, 57
I'm not
subscribers
sure.
or something like that right now. But like I said, our first goal is 100 subscribers before the end of the year. And we still in the infant stages of it. We're trying to determine if this is going to be our permanent platform.
Mhm.
I like YouTube. I done got used to it. Them eyes, look at them eyes, look at them eyes. Did you see them? Oh, did you see them eyes? Did you see them eyes?
That really scared me.
Got her.
Fuck out of me.
Got her that time. Did y'all see that live on the YouTube? Did y'all see that shit live on the YouTube? You cannot be going to sleep on
Why did you scare me?
You can't
Why
be
did you
going-
scare me like that?
Going to sleep on.
I did not go to
I
sleep.
looked up. That was the coldest 4-second nap ever. I looked up and you was out of there.
Oh, you got my heart beating so fucking fast. Why did you do that?
I apologize for scaring
Oh
you.
my God.
Because your ass was in full. You was in Tibet. You was not. You was not in. My goodness, did y'all see that shit? Oh my goodness, did y'all just see that
Oh
shit for
my
the people
gosh.
that's still here?
Oh my gosh.
My goodness. Yeah, it's time to go. Anyway, we love y'all. Y'all help us get
I
this.
told him it's nothing scripted.
Yeah, y'all help us get that word out there, man. Y'all help us get the word out. Everybody hit that
Oh,
like
my
button.
goodness.
If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and
That
subscribe.
means you
Hit
talking
that
too
bell,
long.
man. That don't mean I'm talking too long. Your ass go to sleep 37 minutes into the podcast, no matter what. We know it. It's allergy season every month, all year long with Angel.
I do have allergies.
I know you do. We know too. All right, man. We love y'all, man. We finna get up out of here. Everybody be easy. Y'all take care. Check us out Thursday. It's going down Thursday. Y'all tap in Thursday, man. Be easy. Peace. On pack. You just was sleeping on us.